Today, you'll meet 10 celebrities who cheated on their partners and were forgiven. We'll dive into the infidelity scandals that shook Hollywood, but these stars were fortunate to have understanding partners who gave them a second chance. Let's watch it. It's fascinating. Beyoncé and Jay-Z. More than 2 decades after their romance began, these music superstars remain one of the most stable and admired couples in the entertainment world. Throughout their relationship, they have had 3 children, and in the public eye, they appear to be the ideal couple. However, in 2013, they faced one of their toughest tests when the rapper was accused of infidelity, not by the media, but by his own sister-in-law, Solange Knowles. During a heated argument in an elevator, she physically attacked Jay-Z while Beyoncé silently watched until she intervened to break up the fight. Footage of the altercation leaked online and sparked a wave of speculation, leading fans and the press to wonder if the Empire State of Mind performer had cheated on what many consider one of the most beautiful and talented women in the world. For an entire year, both remained completely silent about the incident until Beyoncé subtly broke the ice with the remix of her song Flawless, where she referenced the elevator incident. In 2016, the singer addressed the infidelity rumors through her powerful album Lemonade, a project that critics praised for its raw emotions. Songs like Hold Up and Sorry seemed to confirm that her partner had cheated on her with a woman she referred to as Becky with the good hair. Although they never revealed the true identity of this woman, fans speculated that it could be fashion designer Rachel Roy or singer Rita Ora. Jay-Z, for his part, didn't stay silent for long. In 2017, he released his album 444, where he admitted his infidelity and publicly apologized to Beyoncé, who has stood by him through so many ups and downs in his life. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. For over 2 decades, the marriage between this couple was one of the longest and most admired in Hollywood, largely due to their focus on family, both of their careers, and the absence of scandals that kept them as a symbol of stability. However, in recent years, everything began to crumble when rumors of infidelity from Jada surfaced. Even more shocking was the revelation that they had been living separately since 2016 while still presenting themselves as the perfect couple in public. Apparently, their marital troubles date back to their wedding day on December 31st, 1997. Jada admits that on what was supposed to be the happiest day of her life, she had tears in her eyes as she walked down the aisle and later confessed that she didn't want to get married, a truth she kept hidden for years. Despite that rocky start, they pressed on, had 2 children, and built the public image of an idyllic family. But the truth came to light in 2020 during an episode of Red Table Talk, when Jada admitted to having a relationship with singer August Alsina 4 years prior. Since then, they have had several awkward moments, like the infamous incident at the 2022 Oscars when Will slapped Chris Rock. This episode, combined with Jada's confessions about her dissatisfaction with conventional marriage, fueled speculation that their relationship was far from perfect. Rumors also indicate that in 2011, Jada may have had a romance with Mark Anthony during the filming of the series Hawthorne, which could have been the first major crack in their marriage. Ultimately, this story serves as a reminder that not everything that glitters is gold in Hollywood, and what was once one of the strongest relationships in showbiz lies shattered after nearly a decade. Adam Levine and Behati Prinsloo. The lead singer of Maroon 5 and the South African supermodel seemed to have a fairy tale romance until details of an infidelity rocked the world. They initially met through a mutual friend, who connected them via email when the musician was looking for a girl to star in one of the band's music videos. Although Behati declined the role, their conversations continued, and a month later, they met in person. From then on, the chemistry between them was undeniable, and the couple married in 2014. Over their 10 years of marriage, they built a family with 3 children, born in 2016, 2018, and 2023. But what seemed like a solid marriage began to wobble with accusations of infidelity against Adam. Just days after announcing their 3rd pregnancy, model Summer Stroh posted a shocking video on TikTok, claiming to have had an affair with the musician. She also revealed a message in which Levine had the audacity to ask if he could name his next child after her, causing Summer to claim she felt manipulated. The scandal didn't stop there, as comedian Merica also accused him of infidelity and even shared screenshots of messages the singer sent her trying to seduce her. To make matters worse, yoga instructor Alana Zabel, who worked with him between 2007 and 2010, labeled him a harasser and revealed how he inappropriately tried to win her over. Additionally, an interview Adam gave in 2009 to Cosmopolitan resurfaced with shocking details. At that time, he stated that he cheated on his previous partners and admitted he didn't believe in monogamy, as he didn't consider it part of his genetic makeup. Despite all the scandals and infidelities with multiple women, Bahati chose not to leave her husband, and to this day, the marriage remains intact without any divorce rumors. David and Victoria Beckham. In 2004, the world of football and celebrity culture was shaken by one of the biggest celebrity scandals of the century. David Beckham, who had just signed with Real Madrid, and his wife, former Spice Girl Victoria Beckham, watched as their image of the perfect couple crumbled in front of the public. The story began when the midfielder, living alone in Spain while his wife stayed in England, had a 4-month affair with his personal assistant, Rebecca Luce. The public revelation of the infidelity was a devastating blow for the couple, as Rebecca not only exposed her affair with the footballer, but also shattered David's reputation as the devoted father and husband he had built throughout his career. This scandal was particularly shocking because, until that point, the English footballer had managed to maintain an impeccable image, in stark contrast to the constant scandals and accusations of infidelity that surrounded other football stars. Victoria described this period as the worst moment of her marriage and was very close to filing for divorce for fear that he would cheat again. Nevertheless, the couple decided to resolve their issues privately and avoided media intervention, eager to unveil every detail. Despite the damage, the Beckhams chose to stay together, guided by their mutual love and their desire to preserve their family. Cardi B and Offset. In September 2017, a hacker shook the couple's personal life by claiming to have accessed the rapper's phone and leaked a video showing him cheating on the New York singer with an unknown woman. The scandal didn't end there. In January of the following year, a second video surfaced showing Offset in a similar situation with another woman. The media storm forced Cardi to confront the truth publicly when she went on Instagram Live to confirm the video's authenticity. During a concert a few days later, she warned that if Offset cheated on her again, he would lose her forever. Reflecting on this dark chapter, the rapper revealed in an interview with Vogue that in a desperate attempt to save their marriage, they sought help from a pastor. She also stated that they reached a mutual understanding, with monogamy as the only viable path for their relationship, and committed to working together on their future as a couple. Unfortunately, the peace was short-lived. By mid-year, new rumors emerged, this time including an unexpected twist. Offset accused Cardi of cheating on him with one of his friends. The singer's response came quickly. She vehemently denied being unfaithful and said he couldn't accuse her of what he himself had done. A few weeks later, Offset issued a public apology, denying he had accused her and reaffirming that he loved her to death. After several ups and downs in recent years, last July, Cardi B filed for divorce, but just weeks later, she confirmed that they were expecting their third child together. It remains to be seen how this soap opera will conclude, but one thing is certain: the couple will continue to make headlines with their constant marital disputes. Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson. The relationship between the reality star and the basketball player has been a journey filled with drama, betrayals, and second chances. Their love story began in the summer of 2016 when they were first spotted leaving a nightclub in Los Angeles after a mutual friend set them up on a blind date. From that moment, the romance progressed rapidly, and a month after they met, the couple was already enjoying a vacation in Mexico. Not long after, Khloe temporarily moved to Cleveland to be near him while he played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. However, early shadows of doubt appeared when rumors started circulating that Tristan had cheated on Khloe with other women just a few months after they began their romance. The real breaking point came in February 2019, when his romance with Jordan Woods, one of Kylie Jenner's closest friends, came to light. This scandal exploded just a few months after the birth of their daughter, True, and although it seemed like the end, the two tried to reconcile in August 2020 for the sake of their daughter. Despite their efforts to maintain the relationship, in June 2021, they announced their second breakup. This time, the cause was Tristan's relationship with Marilee Nichols, a personal trainer who became pregnant by him. Although he initially denied paternity, a DNA test ordered by a judge confirmed he was the father. From there, the situation became even stranger when, amidst this chaos, Khloe announced she was expecting a second child with Tristan through a surrogate, even though they were no longer together as a couple. What was even more shocking was that Marilee announced her pregnancy at the same time that the socialite and the NBA star were planning to get married. In any case, those plans were canceled when Kardashian expressed that the multiple infidelity scandals were traumatic and it was impossible for her to forgive him a second time, regardless of the fact that they already had 2 children together. Kevin Hart and Eniku Hart. In 2017, the comedian's wife's world was shaken when an explosive video rocked their marriage. While pregnant with their first child, Kenzo, she received a recording showing Kevin cheating on her with another woman. As if that weren't enough, the scandal erupted just a month before the birth of their baby, leaving everyone speculating whether this would be the end of their relationship. For many, such a betrayal would have meant an immediate divorce. But Eniku, with admirable strength, chose to forgive her partner. Instead of letting the situation tear their family apart, she opted to rebuild her life with Kevin, prioritizing their child's well-being. In several subsequent interviews, she shared her life philosophy based on giving second chances and believing in the power of forgiveness. Although the pain was deep, she also mentioned that she preferred the incident to happen early in their marriage and trusted that as long as Kevin kept his promise to change, everything would be fine. For his part, the Jumanji star was quick to express his gratitude towards his partner, calling her the strongest person he knows, and praising her ability to forgive him and keep the family together. Since then, the comedian has avoided new infidelity scandals, and in 2020, they welcomed their second daughter, reaffirming that despite the ups and downs, their marriage remains stable and strong. Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. In 2022, a media bomb shook the entertainment world when Roisin Carr, known on social media as Young Sweetro, made a jaw-dropping declaration. She accused Travis Scott, the rapper behind the song Sicko Mode, of cheating on his then-girlfriend Kylie Jenner multiple times. But the story didn't end there. According to Roisin, her relationship with Scott was not just a fling. It dated back to 2013, long before Kylie and Travis even met. This scandal emerged 3 years after the model had firmly denied any romantic ties to the rapper, accusing the media of creating a false and manipulative narrative at that time. What changed since then? It remains a mystery that still raises many questions. What is certain is that Roisin launched harsh accusations against Scott, suggesting that the alleged infidelity was something recurrent during his relationship with Kylie. The rapper quickly defended himself, claiming he had never met Roisin, and urged his fans not to believe the lies of someone simply looking to destroy his reputation. Nevertheless, rumors of cheating always hovered over the musician's relationship with the young cosmetics mogul, and although she forgave him on more than one occasion, their breakup in January 2023 seems definitive, as Kylie was soon seen with Timothée Chalamet. Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne. The relationship between the rocker and the television host has been marked by a whirlwind of infidelities, substance abuse addictions, and a temporary separation. Despite facing so many problems, they found their way back to each other time and time again, as if it were a movie that defies all logic. Their story began in the 1970s when Sharon acted as Ozzy's manager and helped launch his solo career after he was fired from Black Sabbath due to his uncontrollable alcohol and drug abuse. Over the years, the musician lived his rock and roll star life as intensely as possible, and although he had his wife and 3 children by his side, he admitted to cheating on her with at least 5 different women. For most couples, that level of betrayal would have meant the end, but Sharon forgave him after each of his indiscretions. The true breaking point came in 2016 when Ozzy confessed to having an extramarital affair with his stylist, Michelle Pugh. This time, his wife decided to separate temporarily, leading many to believe that this time, the end of their marriage was near. The Crazy Train performer was so distraught that he admitted his mistakes, saying he had done terrible things in his life and deeply regretted hurting Sharon. At the same time, he recognized that the brief separation was a reality check and committed to respecting his wife for the rest of his life. In July of that same year, Sharon announced in an emotional episode of the television show The Talk that she had forgiven him. Shortly after, they renewed their vows in a ceremony in Las Vegas, sealing their commitment to move forward together until death do they part. Antonio Banderas and Melanie Griffith. Between the late 90s and early 2000s, they formed one of the most attractive and admired couples in Hollywood. Their story dates back to 1995 when they met on the set of the romantic comedy Too Much. After separating from their respective partners, they began a romance that seemed destined to last forever. However, the relationship was not without its problems. From the start, Antonio felt somewhat uncomfortable in the role of stepfather to Melanie's children while she was battling an addiction to painkillers following a neck injury. Despite these difficulties, they managed to stay together for nearly 2 decades, and even Melanie forgave some of Antonio's indiscretions, as he was known for his tendency to flirt with other women. Eventually, the Spanish actor's indiscretions went from mere flirtations to an affair with another woman when he was seen kissing a girl in 2015 during a visit to a nightclub in Cancun. While the star of The Mask of Zorro was having fun, his wife was at home taking care of their daughter and had no idea what was happening behind her back. Another event that ruined the marriage was Antonio's rising career, which exacerbated Melanie's insecurities as her activity in Hollywood diminished considerably during those years. All of these problems, added one after another, led to the definitive breakup after 19 years of marriage. Shortly after the divorce, Antonio made his relationship with Nicole Kimple public, a businesswoman he met at the Cannes Film Festival in 2014, closing the chapter on yet another Hollywood couple whose relationships were ruined by infidelity. Now tell me, do you know of other celebrities who have forgiven their partner's infidelities? Leave your opinion in the comments. Here are 2 options that you'll surely love.